there, Janet Fritz here for Galaxy Girl Creations. Welcome to my channel and welcome to Kit Conspiracy. This is the first day of using the kit that I shared yesterday. It is basically the Farmhouse Summer kit from Cartabella. And I've got the frames and I've got the ephemera pack that is like the, they're not the icons, it's like the journaly bit type of ephemera. I don't even know what they're called. But it was in the video yesterday, so you can go and check that out if you're interested. I have several photos from a retreat that I hosted in January, and that is what I'm documenting not just today, but this week. So I'm going to be using this kit to document several layouts with regard to that particular trip. So I'm doing a double today because, well, for starters, I have a lot of photos, and yeah, and I don't know what it is about Kit Conspiracy, but I always do a lot of doubles when Kit Conspiracy comes around. So if you're not familiar with Kit Conspiracy, it is a series that MK and I started a few years back, where we use a kit for a week, and then the next week we switch to a different kit, and the next week we switch to a different kit, and we do that for 4 weeks. In the month of April and November. And this is our first kit for this month. So we will be using it. We're doing our kit share. We did it the last day of March, so we could start right off in April using our kits. And we commit to doing some layouts Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. And if we can get a few more in there, we will. Oftentimes we do. So you never know what you're going to get. But it's really fun. You can play along. We do have a Facebook group for it if you want to go and check that out. You can play along. You don't have to have the same kit. You can use whatever kit you have. Pull a kit from your stash, or it can be a collection kit or whatever. But the idea is to use it as much as you can in 1 week and then switch to a different kit. So yeah, I am documenting these photos of the trip that I had in January, and as you can see in the photos, it's super foggy. It was really foggy driving up, which are the two smaller photos on the left hand side. The windmill is out in front of the farmhouse that we stay at, and this why I decided to use these photos is because this is actually a farmhouse that we stay at, and it's really kind of a cool property right off the 2-lane highway, and we had fog the entire trip this time with the exception of the day that we took our photo. It was foggy the rest of the time. The photo with all the trees in the background, that was taken on one of the other days, not on the same day that we drove up, and I love the fog, so it didn't bother me one bit. I don't know, there's just something calming about it for me. I don't know why, but I love it. So I was just totally enjoying the whole time there. So I've decided to use that plaid and the floral, and then the plaid was not wide enough. Of course, I only have one sheet of each. And so what I did was I cut a section off of the plaid and I matched it up with the 12-inch wide piece, and I just had to rotate it. So it kind of made it look like it's all one piece, but it's not one piece at all. And I'm actually going to cut off the piece that is hidden behind the windmill there, so that I have it for a different layout if I decide I want it. I'm just going through all of the ephemera bits here to kind of pull out things that I think would work. Anything that is really like home sweet home type of stuff, I'm setting aside because I know I'm not going to use that. I can use some things that say, you know, bless this house or something like that, because you know, we do enjoy being at the house, we enjoy being together, so I embraced those bits. But any of the home sweet home type of stuff I just set aside because I'm not at home. I wouldn't mind though if I did have one of those and I just cut it, like crossed out sweet and put home away from home. That would work. But anyway, yeah, that I'm just kind of being a little picky about what I choose because I'm definitely not at my house. But it is always good to gather with these gals. And as you can see there, I used the 4x6 card that says always take the time to be together, I think is what it says. And uh, yeah, this is a group that has been doing an annual retreat together for, I'm gonna say, I think 2020 was the year that was, well, actually we did meet in 2020. 2021 we did not have a retreat, and that would have been, I think, the 20th year or the night or something like that. So we're like at 25 years. Although I have not been there since the beginning. I've been there since, I don't know, I maybe missed the first 10 years. I've been there since then. But it's the same group of gals, and we just love hanging out together. It's the only time of year that we all see each other. So yeah, we do get together here and there with, a couple of us here and a couple of us there. But it's the only time that we're all together all at one time. So it's a really fun trip. And we do a long retreat. We go Thursday. No, I'm sorry. We go Wednesday. We arrive Wednesday and we leave on Monday. And that is the perfect retreat length, in my opinion. It's just long enough to get you settled in and get going. And it's just long enough to make you go, okay, I could go home now and I feel like I've accomplished something. I've had my downtime with the girls and all of that kind of thing. If it's any shorter than that, I feel like I'm just getting going when it's time to go home. I don't know what it is, but about that. But yeah, it's a great retreat, and we have a lot of fun together. So anyway, a friend of mine started it, and she was the host all the way up until COVID, and then after COVID, she handed it off to me, so I'm the host of it now. But yeah, lots of fun. I did ink up all of my paper edges with some black soot distress ink, as well as all of the ephemera bits that I'm using. I'm liking how it's looking. I do want to drop everything down just a little bit on the left-hand page because it was too top heavy, but I'm leaving some room down below those pieces to do a little bit of embellishing. I'm not adding any big titles or anything. That 4x6 card is going to act as my title, and you can see there that I'm conveniently covering up the portion that says with family or as family. They are friends, and I know friends can be the family that you choose, but I didn't really want it to say to be together as family. So I just left it as always take the time to be together and put bless this house under it. Conveniently, there was a farmhouse sticker that is about 4 inches across because I had a blank space up above that windmill picture, and that fit perfectly in there. So I decided to use that. I decided to go ahead and use the windmill because I've got the windmill. The windmill echoes the windmill, so I thought that was perfect. And then I put a like a cake platter with a bucket or a I don't know what that thing's called. Oh, plant water, whatever, watering can. A watering can with some flowers in it. And so I really like that. And then I used this piece down at the bottom that says come stay a while. And I trimmed out this little saying that's below it, which I can't even remember what it says off the top of my head. I'm sure it'll be in the close-ups, but I trimmed it down also so it didn't reference, family and home. And then I used one of the frames out of the ephemera pack to go ahead and make a frame for that. And I popped them all up onto some fun foam from Walmart, which is just like the adhesive backed foam that you find in the craft section. And then I thought I'd pull in a few labels because I need a little bit of a spot to write a few things down. And since I am doing a series of layouts, I don't necessarily need big journaling spots on all of the other areas or all of the other layouts. But I will have some journaling to go on those also because I'm going to document a funny story that happened this last time, and I'm going to be documenting some of the food in one layout. And then I don't even remember what the other one's about, you guys. Oh my goodness. Oh, I think it's about drinks that we made. So yeah. that's what I'm documenting, the foodie, drinky bits, because those are all of importance. And then I did teach a mixed media class at this particular trip. And so I think I documented that as well, maybe. So anyway, it's all running together because I don't know. It's been that kind of a month. You know, I feel like I have been really slow on the upstart of 2026 and putting up layouts, and I've kind of had a mishmash of some art journaling type layouts and traveling journal layouts and actual scrapbooking layouts. But I've had a lot of side things going on that has kind of made everything go a little slower, besides the Kitted Up class that MK and I just finished out in mid-March, which was, 2 days a week that we were meeting. And so that took some time, but I feel like I'm kind of getting back in the groove here. And so, hoping to get a lot of layouts done for you this month. At the very end here, you can see it's not really the very end, but after I get the layout put together, I decided it needed a little bit of color around the outer edge. So I went in with a yellow blender brush, which I did not add any ink to it. I just used the ink that was on it, and I went around and blended some ink coming in from the edges. And then I pulled out this wood veneer pack from MK and decided to use some leaves on my layout. I will link that one down below for you in case you're interested in that. She does have some of the best foliage and leaf and flower wood veneer that you can find. I mean, it is the best. It's not some of, it is all the best. I really enjoy it. It is adhesive backed, and it's only a 1/16 of an inch thick, so it's very thin, and it's already got adhesive on it for you, so you just got to peel it off. You do have to remove a masking off of the top of the wood veneer. The masking just helps protect the wood when it's getting cut and engraved and all of that kind of stuff in the laser. And then lastly, I am going to add some enamel dots. You can see I did my journaling on that tag that's at the bottom left, and it's in the bottom of the 4x6 card that's on the right hand side. So just a little bit of journaling here and there. And then adding my enamel dots here to just kind of zhuzh it up just a bit and add a little bit of color. My enamel dots are from Gina Marie Designs. I have not been on their website in a very long time, so I do not know if her prices are still as great as they were when I purchased mine, but they're pretty competitive. So you can go and check that out also. That is it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you have any questions or comments, you can leave them down below. As always, I will get back to you as soon as I can. And don't forget to go and check out what MK is doing over on her channel today using the same kit. This is one of the things that we love most about Kit Conspiracy, is seeing what each other does with the same kit, because we have such different styles. So go and check out her channel as well. I'll leave links down below, and I'll see you guys again soon. Bye-bye.